Hey, we're live.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to True Town, episode 7. How's it going?
How are you? Today
It's
is June 26th, 9:18 p.m. on a Saturday. The
Yeah.
weather outside, it depends on where you live. So good luck. Look out the window, and that's what the temperature is.
The weather
Yeah.
outside is look outside, and you'll find out.
Look outside, motherfucker. You're right next to the window.
Hey, within the first 20 seconds, let's go. Okay.
Hey,
Oh yeah, don't get us demonetized with the F word
Oh.
right away.
I apologize.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that. Oops.
That's all right. That's okay. Welcome to a Saturday stream. We usually do this on Fridays, but our schedules suck now. Mine specifically. But
Well, with the pandemic a little bit slowing down, with the severity, I think we're slowly coming back to our busy usual lives again. But
yeah.
we want to try resisting a little bit, try to
Hey.
keep up with the streams. So
True
Yeah.
Town
Hope everyone's
podcast
okay.
member. That's great.
It's awesome.
Nobody
Yeah, it
will
was actually-
impersonate that.
Yeah, I was actually able to get 2 videos out today, so that was nice.
Oh, really?
They're pretty
Yeah,
cool.
they were solid. Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Oh shoot, I'm the only one that
short.
haven't watched it yet. My bad. Dude.
No, it wasn't that great. Just AirTag videos. So a lot of AirTag accessories. I've got a lot of that. So that'll
Yeah.
probably be the majority of what I got. I have a case that I made a video on, and then I also got the Apple TV 4K, the previous generation, which I know is dumb to make a video on, but I'm gonna make a video on it anyways. So
Did it come with the new remote though? Because then okay.
no.
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you this after you just bought an Apple TV, Ian, but I was actually planning on selling my own 4K TV with the new remote for like around $100. So like,
Wait, what? Wait, what?
yeah, I have. Well, so I'm trying to get the new one, but use the audio playthrough with my HomePods.
Yeah.
So
You couldn't have told me earlier.
I mean, no, yeah, I could have.
You
Yeah,
could have got $100. You could have got $100 from me.
indeed, I could have got $100 from you through like Venmo. That would have been so much easier than selling it on eBay.
Yeah, friends and family discount, all that stuff.
Friends and
discount.
that's a thing. Wait, what? Friends and family discount through Ian? Okay, I'll take it.
Friends and family discount
Yes.
for you. God,
Yes. Oh,
you gotta get a
Are we
veteran's
family?
discount.
Are we family, Ian?
Yes, I'm your father.
Oh.
Yo, that makes so much sense.
Whoa. I wasn't expecting that. All right, I'll
We
take
look
it.
alike. I also look like a
We do?
potato.
But potatoes are amazing, so take it as a compliment, my dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
So did anyone see that video of the woman trying to drive the Model S with the yoke steering wheel?
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
so
That was
hilarious, dude.
hilarious. That
Oh
was
my god, she's like
hilarious.
stumbling to just try to make a backwards turn, and it's like
Mhm.
That
It's
looks
brutal.
terrible.
it's not her fault.
Terrible.
It's the steering wheel. It is the horribly designed steering wheel.
Yes, 100%.
Like,
100%.
Tesla should
terrible.
sell an option to have a fully carbon fiber steering wheel. That's cool.
Like something, because
Like a circular one, a circular carbon fiber wheel. Like that's cool.
I was watching somebody test drive it through New York. Like they had a video where they were trying to drive it like with all those turns and
Oh
everything.
god.
It was just
Nah.
it was a nightmare for them to try and get around the city.
I would
Maybe,
never
like,
drive one of those
The
in
country
my
roads of New York, like
Maybe.
with the up and down, the high, a lot of elevation
Yeah.
changes with a lot of curvy roads in like New York, right? That's perfect for the Model S Plaid with the yoke steering wheel. Perfect. But the
Yeah.
city, like, are you
Nah.
sure you want to honk at someone by accident and accidentally engage in road rage? Like you literally had no attempt to engage it. It's just
I'll say this.
it's stupid steering
I
wheel.
wouldn't mind trying it. I wouldn't mind trying it just to see.
Yeah, but on your $130,000 car that that's like worth like half your house,
That's
like.
why I said I'll
mm.
try it. I don't
Yeah.
want to buy it.
But like when you're buying this car, that's not an option, right? It's like, oh, I'll try it out for a month and then I'll just take it off and then install a normal one. Tesla's gonna not give you that option, or will they? Maybe
Well,
maybe they would.
I don't think so. I
An
mean,
option for what?
Like, let's say you buy the Model Plaid, like the Plaid with the yoke steering wheel in the beginning,
Yeah.
and then they offer an option to replace the steering wheel with like a normal circular one later down the line.
Oh, that'd
Like
be
you can
awesome.
take it. Yeah, that should be an option, right? Like an authorized service provider or
It would be
something.
very hard to do.
people on Twitter would have to try to convince Elon to change that on their website, and that's
Well,
yeah. that
well,
would be
you
a
can
mess.
buy it with a regular steering wheel. You don't have to buy it with a
No, you
steering
can't.
wheel.
No, that's not an option on their
It's
website
not even
right
an
now.
option anymore.
That's not an
I
No.
thought it was.
No,
No,
you're
It's not.
stuck with
I mean, check
the-
their website. That's not an option.
So
Yeah,
the
you're stuck
the
with
early
it.
prototypes had full steering wheels. Some had full, some had yokes, and it's no longer an option for whatever reason. I'm assuming because of
What?
extra production costs, even though it's the exact
What?
same steering wheel
It's the
from the
same
old Model
steering
S.
wheel. What the hell?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Hold on. Now I'm curious because you got me curious. Also,
And we-
1,020 horsepower. That's insane.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
I kind of want to
God,
see the
that's
torque
awful.
curve on that, though. You know, like, I wonder if it's just up the entire time. It's just high
Ah.
entire time.
I would not want to drive that car. Just like that steering wheel alone. Like I mean, here in Michigan, there's no way. Like I'll hit a pothole.
Oh no,
Slide like
you're gonna accidentally lose control of the car.
yeah.
All right, so can we order it? Let's order.
Yeah,
it
you
with,
can go through the full order process. So there's no option. So you can go to Plaid. And
You ready to get another
Wow.
mortgage, Ian?
Hell no.
So yeah, you pick
That's,
paint, wheels, etc. And then there's no option. It's just the yoke by default.
$10,000. That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, there is no
Obviously.
choice. Wow, there's really no
Obviously.
choice to change that.
Yeah, so you're stuck with that terrible. Like, there's no way. Like, unless like you said, Potato. Like if you live in like a real like rural area or something. Like that's the only way I see that making any sense.
Yeah. Even in a rural place, you're gonna have 90-degree turns everywhere. It's not like it's gonna work.
Yeah.
So wait, the long range model also has the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about like even on the like freeway or something? Like I still feel like that would be a nightmare. Like
Dude,
On the
driving
freeway, it's not that
running
bad,
through
right?
traffic, that's gotta be horrible.
right.
Hold on. So the Model S in general has just this
From now on, yeah.
Yeah.
that ugly ass steering wheel.
It's the same thing with Model X as well, which
Yeah.
makes
The
no
Model
sense
X?
'cause it's a family.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Big SUV.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Oh,
big
no.
SUV. Imagine trying to like parallel park with that in that SUV.
Dude,
What were they thinking?
They must
What
think
are
they're
they
Apple.
like it's not too late.
I
No.
think it was headline grabbing, and that's why they did it. Like they had to have something that was like different from everybody else.
Dude, literally the Plaid name and
Oh.
like the speed behind that.
No,
you
the
know.
plaid is fine. That's cool. That's quirky, right? It's like, ooh, plaid. I'm gonna wrap the car in plaid and make it look like a, that's like a YouTube clickbait thumbnail kind of thing. That's okay. The steering wheel's not okay. Like they must think they're
You know?
they must think they're what is it, Apple?
I
Yeah,
think so.
I really thought that was just on the Plaid Model S,
Yeah,
but it's on
like
both of those.
they better not do that with the Model 3 and Y, because then
Oh,
that
that's
really
such
will
a-
hurt.
That's such a turnoff. People, here's the thing. Just like Apple, people are gonna still buy it just because it's Tesla.
Hmm.
They know, but like that steering wheel has to be awful to drive. Like
Like,
Drew, if you got a chance, would you go test drive the Model X now?
I mean, if it was available, I would try it. But the downside is where this Tesla is to like test drive it. It's in like the worst, busiest area imaginable. So like to get out of there would be a nightmare.
So
Would you?
There's a
Would
company
you?
called
Would you?
Carbon
Do me a favor.
Task.
Let me ask this.
Mhm.
Would you, if you got the chance to drive one of the new ones,
Yeah.
would you have your wife film it while you're?
Oh,
driving?
absolutely.
Okay, because I'm really curious. I don't think there's a Tesla near me, so
Yeah.
I could.
Ian, Drew's a content creator through and through. Of course his wife is gonna
Yes.
record the whole drive. Like without a doubt.
I mean, and then hey, if she wanted to drive it, that'd be also funny to watch. I'd watch both of y'all try to drive that. That'd be hilarious. Oh man.
We gotta make a bet who honks the horn faster or time it.
No, I mean so from personal or slight personal experience because I got to sit in the front seat, but I didn't actually turn the wheel. I just kind of put my hands on the wheel. It's cool, but like I would never daily drive that. It feels horrible.
The steering wheel argument, right, is a very big argument. But if you really, really hate it, there's a company called Carbontastic that
Oh,
sells
yeah.
carbon fiber steering wheels for the Model 3. If they can do that for the Model 3, and when you looked at the YouTube, or the person who's, what was it? The airbag came off from their plaid steering wheel thing. It came off by accident. Yeah, so they didn't tighten it down or screw it down properly, and the airbag just fell out. When you look at it, it's a normal steering wheel. So it's not like they like re-engineered the way it fits. So if you really wanted to, Carbontastic could make a steering wheel that's a full circle, and you could just install it in there again, like retrofit it or revert. Is that retrofitting it or reverse fitting it, or like whatever. But you can install a circular steering wheel on your own, and it's maybe a 30-minute job.
Can I just mention something else real quick here, because this is bothering me now that I'm seeing this again.
Fire away.
Hold on a second.
We're holding on. Want me to hold on to something else?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Can I just point out that she has to like flick the screen to put it in drive?
Yeah.
Hold on.
There's
Hold on,
no
wait a
more.
second.
There's no more gear shift.
Look,
selector.
what the hell is that?
That's her putting it in the drive.
Reverse.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awful.
So you're gonna be like flinging your arms like a madman, trying to make it reverse and go forward. Also at the same time, figuring out a new steering wheel that only is like missing half of it.
Who thought that was a good idea?
So if you've ever looked at a conductor, that's essentially what you're gonna be looking at when you're trying to park with this one of these things.
Wow.
It's terrible.
That is.
And I can't even imagine like weather too, like in the snow and stuff like that. Like, cause like trying to regain control of your car is so much easier with like the fully round steering wheel.
Yeah.
Not having that, I just feel like you're just asking for an accident.
Like,
I mean,
Sounds horrible.
like, you know, certain parts of a car should stay the same because
Yeah.
it's consistent throughout, especially in emergency situations. For
Yeah.
example, the brake pedal, the steering wheel, the column, right? The speed column.
keep
Actually, no,
those-
that's
yeah,
not
you
matter.
keep those things the same.
Yeah,
you
the
keep
brake
those
pedal,
things the same.
the accelerator pedal, the steering wheel. Those are the consistent things that should stay. The handbrake,
What about the gear shift? What about the gear
the
shift?
gear
Like,
shifter we've been changing forever, right? Manual, automatic. That was the beginning, right? It only used to be manual.
My thing is, what if the screen stops working? What do you do then?
Well, you're not driving the car if you can't see the screen.
Yeah, I mean, if it stops working, then you're fucked.
Yeah. But like, have you seen the dude? There's this guy on YouTube that keeps destroying a Model 3 for like YouTube views. He was kicking the screen on the Model 3 like a lot, like really,
And then the
really
one that has
hard.
the sledgehammer.
No, with his leg, like just like kicking it as hard as he could,
It was
and
Danny,
it would not crack. Huh?
was it Danny Duncan that was one that did that?
Is it Danny Duncan? Is it? He's the one that jumped on top of a top Model 3 and then cut the roof off of it.
Maybe not. No, he threw like some. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are doing that now, though.
But like the outer glass is really strong, so like unless there's some sort of failure internally where you're gonna get a Tesla like tow truck immediately, you don't need to drive it. They're not gonna let you drive it. No way.
Yeah.
Who's sound? Oh,
Is there
yeah.
background noise on
A
mine?
little static.
Yeah, a lot of background noise.
Why? Is it-
For your fans,
Yeah, maybe your fans.
yeah, is it gone now?
It's better
it's better. Yeah.
a
Okay.
little.
So Michael, you had a interesting day this week. Tell
Yeah.
us about it. Want to tell us about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
You met a very special person.
some random guy with gray hair, indeed.
Mm.
So okay,
Alright,
so
then I guess we'll move on. You know, if it's just not very important person, you know.
okay.
All right.
so,
Anyways,
like,
what'd you guys do?
okay, hear me out. So I went down to LA originally with like no intentions to go to this place. I had no clue that this place was even
Sure.
opening. I'm being 100%
Sure.
truthful.
Mhm.
I don't
Um,
believe a word. I don't believe a word.
Dude, dead ass. I would not pay $400 to fly round trip just for
Cap.
a Apple event.
Cap.
That's 100% cap. 100%.
Okay, maybe, but like not that.
What would tell you?
But anyway, no. So like, it was just like another day, and one of my friends was like, "Hey, so we're gonna be waking up at like 5 a.m. to go to an Apple store opening." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I like didn't know anything about it until Justine posted something on her Instagram about it the day before it like was released to public. And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool. I guess we'll go there tomorrow." So we got there at like 7 a.m. Yeah, we just like waited. We waited in line from then to 10 o'clock a.m. when the doors actually opened.
Mhm.
And yeah, no, we got greeted by Tim Cook. We saw him in the store beforehand too. Like, the dude's awesome too. Like, I was able to take videos like that, took the selfie and all that.
Did you ask him? Did you just ask him for it? He was like, yeah.
No, so he was basically for the first 20 people that were in line, he was just like he was waiting outside, kind of to give people pictures and all sorts of stuff if they wanted them.
You were the first. You were one of the first 20 in line.
Yeah, no, we got there stupid
Wow.
early.
Wow.
Yeah, no, my legs still kind of hurt from that day. But
That
yeah,
was like a
no,
once in a lifetime thing, though. You know that,
dude,
right?
seriously. I mean, we even got like free tote bags too that has like the Apple Tower logo on it and all sorts of stuff.
That's awesome. It was beautiful
Oh.
in there. It was actually.
Oh yeah,
beautiful.
no, it was like fucking gorgeous. I mean, they have like these leather wrapped Hermes seats too in the Genius Bar appointment areas. I told Drew this earlier. That place is going downhill once it stays there for like a month after the crackheads start getting to it. But dude, I mean, right now, like after opening, it's nice, it's fresh. All the materials are like really good quality. They got like a whole elevator in there just for the Genius Bar.
Like the restoration was really good. Like they did a really solid job.
No, for sure. I mean, they had the
And I saw you got some Nomad stuff.
Yeah, the Nomad team was there. I was like, well, our group was like one of the only groups that actually showed up to the Nomad thing because everyone was paid attention to Tim and trying to get him to ask questions and stuff like that. So we were like, hey, you guys have any more of that free stuff? And they're like, oh, you guys are the first people to ask us that. And this is like an hour into the event. So
Dude.
they were, they had backpacks that took a video of us, asking us what our favorite Nomad product was. And I was like, oh, dude, I really love the wireless charger. One of the most expensive product there.
I love Nomad. I love Nomad. They sent me the AirTag thing. Obviously, you guys saw the video. But like, if they ever send me that wireless charger, I'll be so happy because I want one of those.
The wireless charger is actually like I didn't. It's different than what I thought it would be, but it's still really nice. Like, it's metal and leather.
Is it like Pataka level?
It's way higher than that. Pataka level is like worse. No. This is like premium quality. So
is the leather that they provide high quality? Like, feel good, supple.
Dude, it ages so well.
Their leather is like, I'm sorry, like it's kind of like crack because like you get it and you just want to smell it because it's.
Oh yeah.
No,
it's like it's better than Apple's leather, and that's
they're offering wallets for like $90.
The Nomad wallets were there too. One of my friends got one.
I'm not buying a wallet until I get back, but I might buy a wallet from them.
The Nomad wallet is the one I want to get because that one's like one of the best ones I've seen.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of tempted. The card wallet, wallet plus the bifold.
I want to get the little card thing for the AirTag because that
doesn't come out.
Oh, the wallet tracking.
Yeah, but the AirTag is thick. It's kind of thick. But I gotta say, out of all of the things I've noticed with it, I love that the battery is user replaceable.
It was very un-Apple-like. Surprised us all.
Well, the funny thing is, speaking of user replaceable, so those Nomad keychains, as you see, Ian, are stuck on with 3M tape.
Yes.
So how do you replace the battery once you got that on there?
You gotta rip it off. So I like that one. I like it, but I like the other one that they had better. They have another one that's
They have a hard shell mount for the AirTag.
Right.
No, they have so many AirTag things actually.
Yeah.
This is cool. They have a rugged keychain. They have a rugged pet tag. That's cool. They have a leather keychain. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on their website. So I was curious how they attached it. So it's 3M tape. Okay, I'm glad to know that.
Yes, it's 3M tape. It's pretty strong. It's actually pretty strong. So
would you trust strapping $30 onto your car and then like hoping it never gets lost? Because that's kind of what it feels like not strapping it, like taping it on with like little sliver of just like tape.
Michael got all of these.
Correction. So they gave me the box of the black one, but there was nothing in the black one. So I only got 2 of them.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
This is the one I'd like to try because this actually covers the entire thing.
That's actually kind of nice.
How does that work?
It just replaces your main keychain.
They have one for your dog collar. They have one.
Yeah.
This one is a rugged one. So I don't know how this is black, but I think it's exposed right here.
That's kind of weird.
What if they give you like a piece of 3M tape to like make it black, like a matte black?
They might.
Yeah, I wonder how this fits. I want to see how this actually fits in a wallet. To be honest.
Well, if you look at their wallet and then you think of like their tile version, it's not that much thicker than that. And I know their tile version of the Nomad wallet is pretty thick in that area, so it might be okay. It might not be too bad.
And then what are these exactly? I don't really understand what these are.
I think.
What if you mounting it to car maybe?
Is that what it is? It's a mount?
Looks like, well, not a mount, but like it's a oh yeah, no, 3M.
Yeah, it's like a mount. It's like a 3M mount.
Yeah, it has 3M tape on the back.
Yeah.
I was
So,
kinda
like-
curious about that.
What if you put it on like a helmet or something, or like
You can like on a bike or something like that, underneath the
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting, but they have a lot of different stuff, so I was pretty impressed with it.
oh,
you know?
what if you put it on like your RC car, like for example, or drone actually? Drone's pretty good. Because
Yeah.
like let's say you fly it around the city, you know, you have official city permission to fly the
Alright,
drone in the city,
how-
right?
How
What?
good are they? How good are the AirTags for that?
They're really good. I mean,
Yeah.
testing. Like
If it's-
as long as you have enough iPhones in radius. Like,
Yeah.
The area.
Like you're not gonna do
Yeah.
it in the middle of like the Grand Canyon or something, because then there's
So-
not enough iPhone traffic to be able to
Okay.
track it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so quick thing on that.
Mhm.
So I have personal experience from AirTags yesterday on my.
Yeah, we
Like,
all do.
which
We
I have
all have
a lot to
AirTags,
talk
Michael.
about. No, I know, but like, this is different though.
How? Okay, sure.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'll let you speak. Sorry.
okay, so I had a check bag in, and I'll just give background story. So I had a flight that I was supposed to get on I think, when did I get back yesterday? Yeah, I got back yesterday. Slow right now. So I was supposed to get on a flight at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Or, dude, I'm still tired. I don't know why I said tomorrow.
I don't know how the airplane's gonna. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so I was supposed to get on a flight at 7 a.m. yesterday, and it ended up getting it delayed to around 3:45 p.m. So I was in the airport for around 9 hours. But during that time, I was able to track my suitcase that I checked in before I got, through TSA and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so there's plenty of iPhone traffic. I'm sure a lot of the TSA agents have iPhones, so that's why they were able to
Right.
track it.
So
Which
the
is super
tracking,
cool.
the tracking part worked as far as like seeing it on a map. The thing that didn't work is tracking it when you're near it,
Hmm.
like getting it to point with the UN chip. That was
The precise
horrible.
tracking.
Yeah,
That was
no,
horrible?
it wouldn't connect at all, and it wouldn't connect until I was like within a foot away from the actual suitcase.
Well, you're kind of supposed to point at it, which is what
Well,
they haven't said, which is
I-
really weird.
No.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be within 15 feet of it, right?
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
you have
right.
to point at the general direction of it with the camera for it to find it, which is really stupid.
right, and
Also just
dude,
saw
this, yeah,
Hey.
Stop! Shut up! Stop talking. Whatever you're saying, I don't care. Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
We can test the AirTags at CES. We could buy one of those Nomad dog collars, put it on Ian, and then leave him in the Grand Canyon. And then just see if we can find him.
No. I think we all know who's going to be wearing the Nomad dog collar.
No. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, we're putting it on Ian. We're putting it on
That's so
Ian.
funny.
He's gonna
Well-
have to be the host of the channel, okay? He's the only one we're making the videos for. He's
Dude,
gonna be doing it.
It's so funny. That's
We'll get a
everyone's
good
got a dog collar.
helicopter ride. Michael and I will be in the helicopter just seeing how Ian's doing, if we can find him.
How the fuck y'all gonna afford that?
We'll figure it out. It's the fun that counts.
What?
God, that'd be so
Oh
funny.
man.
Where did the
Oh, so what
thoughts
did
of
you guys-
helicopters come from?
You gotta track
I
them
don't know.
somehow from above the ground. Helicopter
Yeah,
seems
it's
like the
true.
most efficient way.
All right. So, what did you guys think of the actual Windows 11 event?
I didn't
I
even
didn't-
watch it.
I didn't get to watch it because
Honestly, well, I mean, most of it already leaked, right?
Yeah.
For me, the thing that bothered me the most, I think, was the hype around Android apps, but then it's like all through Amazon. Like, that's pretty trash to me.
But
Well-
can you sideload?
Yeah,
Well,
you can
I-
sideload APKs onto it.
Yeah, you can.
So
It's
that's-
it's
yeah.
just
It's
you
just
know
so
a
it's-
dumb
it's
brand
like-
partnership that they did.
It's
like,
like
yeah.
so it's like a Kindle Fire tablet then.
yeah.
yeah.
It's like a
I
Kindle
get to
Fire
turn my several $1,000 computer into a Kindle. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
tablet. Yes.
I also
And
don't like
that's
their new
probably the best way to do
requirements. Like their new requirements
Yeah.
for the hardware. Like you have to have a
So-
camera for if you.
Why did
if
they
you wanna
drop
buy it from a
7th gen
laptop.
Intel though?
Yeah, you have to those are quad cores. Those are high performance quad cores. They work perfectly fine.
So,
It's really weird.
One thing I noticed though is that before the requirements even changed, I watched a couple of videos, people talking about how they got around the TPM or is it TPM, the
Yeah,
whatever the
TPM
thing's called.
2.0.
Anyways, they got around that, and they also got around the chip requirement, and it works just fine. So I don't understand why they're doing this, but it's also like, wow, I really ragged on Apple for their support, and now Windows is doing much worse.
They're
Like,
turning into it, man. I mean, the Amazon thing's kind of weird. They got the Mac OS like animations in Windows. It's
And
like
Yeah.
The
Dude,
Amazon
get-
thing confused me so much because they're partnered with Samsung too on like a ton of stuff. and then they're partnered primarily with Google and Android. So it was like, why in the world did you bother with Amazon to like?
The Galaxy App Store would have been so much better. And I mean, it's not like that's good, but it's like it's better than the Amazon App Store. I mean,
Yeah, and the reason I don't like the Amazon App Store is because of how against Apple they are. But you're literally using their apps.
I'm not.
Well, then you have to have
focused,
an Amazon account. Like that was the other thing. Like you have to have an Amazon account to log into it. So it's like,
this is slowly becoming like the Quest, like the you have to have a Facebook account to even use anything on it, which is really stupid.
It was good to see you. Well, not see you, but thank you for stopping by.
Goodbye.
Like, what if you have to make an account to use certain apps? Like, before we know it, you're going to need to use a Microsoft account to have a Windows computer and just even be able to use
kind of
it.
almost do already. I mean,
no. If you connect it without Wi-Fi and set it up, you don't need to make a Microsoft account. So that's how you like.
After I seen that, I was waiting for the Amazon acquires Microsoft.
Can they even do that?
Who knows?
No, I'm sure they can. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't. And then like some of the other changes they made, like I don't know, there was a lot of like head scratching through the whole event of like, but why? Like why are you doing it this way? Because I just don't see the long term plan. Like with Apple, like you kind of see like very incremental things, but you kind of get a hint to like what the long term is going to be. But I didn't really get that with the Microsoft event. I was like just left completely clueless for like how do they evolve this to be the new Windows long term.
Yeah, and I wonder how they're going to update it. Like, is it going to be similar to the way they do it now, or is it going to be Windows 11 one year, Windows 12 the next year? Windows
what I would have to assume, as far as the App Store part goes, is they're going to try to have to merge it with Xbox's App Store as well, because they're working together. Yeah. So if we're going to get some sort of Amazon Game Studios application pretty soon here, I'm not down for that. I'm just going to switch to macOS and play my games somehow.
This is confusing already, the way you just described it. Okay, so we're having a Windows laptop with Samsung, Amazon, Google, Xbox somehow, and then Xbox Live, but then you have to have an Amazon account, but then there's an Android, but then there's Samsung apps, but then they're also based on Apple. Like, this is way too confusing.
And don't forget the macOS virtual machines that you'll probably be running in the background as well.
Oh, God. Oh,
man, we're going to get the Surface Fire phone.
I'm sorry. The Surface Duo is not, they're not going to do another one. I feel like they're not going to do another one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's such a bad
Surface. I remember. Yeah.
And then I don't know. It's just so frustrating too with like the way Microsoft did this, because like MKBHD pointed out something really good in his video about how like Windows 10 was supposed to be like their ultimate update, and they were just going to evolve Windows 10 long term.
They should have done that.
Software, and they should have just did that.
Well, that's what they did for the most part. But the problem is, like I think I talked about this last time, was the fact that the way that they do the updates was very confusing. Right. So like the average consumer doesn't know. They just know I have Windows 10. You don't know which version you have. You don't know half the crap that's been updated over the past couple of years. So
I don't know.
Like Windows 11.1, 11.2, like macOS naming would be 10 times better.
Yeah.
What do you mean no?
No. Oh, I thought you meant like. I thought you meant like later.
Well, it's better. No, I'm thinking it's better than learning. Oh, I'm on Windows 10 version 2004. It's better than that.
Yeah. So 11.1, and then I don't know. We hope it gets better. Honestly.
Honestly, I don't like the way this is going, because they really know their consumer base, and their consumer base is a lot of people don't know the tech they're using. They don't understand the computer like terminology a lot of times, because it's like, do you have a Mac or Windows? And they barely can answer that most of the time, right? Yeah. So they're like, okay, we're going to take advantage of this. We're going to steal as much data as possible. And it's just like the lack of care, which is making me really sad with all these new updates. It's like, wow, like
it's lazy. It feels lazy.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
What's that? Galaxy Book Pro 360, Samsung, Google, Microsoft, and Amazon account. Yeah.
I hated the Teams integration too. Like they went so hard on the Teams integration, and it's like that's more for like business consumers. Like, and then Microsoft owns Skype. Like, spent tons of money on Skype.
And how many? Andrew, how many businesses do you know that actually use anything with 8th gen or over?
Oh yeah,
There's still here 7th gen. It's 6th and 7th gen.
Yeah.
They're not gonna. So like, I know most businesses do what, like 5-year leases with
Yeah.
their PCs.
Yeah.
So
The
they
quad
might keep
cores are
Windows 11.
solid, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, they might keep them on Windows 10 even after this.
Yeah,
So
you're not
it's
going to
gonna be
see
the same-
Windows 11 on there. No,
No,
not the
because
business.
I mean, because
How
the way that
long-
they're doing it, it just they're getting rid of Internet Explorer. Number one, that's
Yeah.
a no-no for corporations. It's
Yeah.
not gonna work.
Oh, okay.
For corporations, it's a bad thing.
It doesn't work.
Really?
Um,
What was that? Was that?
Because there's so many legacy programs that corporations need,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
Internet Explorer is like one
Yeah,
of the biggest
people aren't gonna be
things.
running off
Uh,
Edge and stuff like that. That's horrible.
It's
Yeah,
when I was doing like development, it was a nightmare because you would build something awesome, like a sick website, like on Chrome. You'd have to then make it backwards compatible, going all the way back through IE, just to make sure it worked everywhere before you released it to the public. And no, yeah, it's atrocious.
yeah. I mean, I'm glad it's dying. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere really because I think that, I mean, them killing it is going to force them to move away from it. But there's still
Yeah.
legacy stuff that will definitely have to be used still.
Oh yeah, well, especially the government. I mean, the government alone, like all of their stuff, like internally, is mostly on IE, and
Yeah.
like the business sector. I think it's going to be interesting for the business sector. I think what it kind of reminds me of like some of the older versions of Windows, like Windows 7, where like Enterprise had Windows 7 forever, and like I think that's what's going to happen here with Windows 10. Enterprise is just going to keep Windows 10 for like ever, and then you won't see Windows 11 on those machines. Maybe if ever, until a new version comes out or something else changes, because for enterprise it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so they said 2025 for Windows 10. And what makes me wonder is like, are they going to upgrade? Are they going to update Windows 10, or is it just going to stay at this last version until?
It'll probably.
2025?
I would think. Yeah, I would think they might. I mean, they might update it slightly, but I think it's going to be something small, like iterative, and then it'll probably die off, and then no updates.
Well, they're killing so many PCs by doing the way they're doing it,
Right.
because not everyone has a new computer.
Well, they're
I mean,
killing their own product lineup because like
Yeah.
their Surfaces. I mean,
Yeah.
like you can still buy some of the Surface lineups or Surface
With
products that
17
are on there.
Which one? Which one?
The Studio, I think it is.
Yeah,
The Surface Studio, the big one.
Who
Yeah.
owns the studio, the big screen one, right? Like the one that's like used for professionals and stuff.
I don't know, but like you can
How
still
many
buy
people
it.
actually
So,
buy
like,
it? You know.
Wait. So you can still purchase this, but you won't be able to update it to Windows 11.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so
That's so ironic.
they're definitely pulling an Apple, because that's just like Apple's still selling this 16-inch and allowing macOS Monterey to update, but not allowing all the features of it to work.
yeah, but at least you expect it from Apple.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
this
they've been
is just
doing
like
this.
this is a disappointment for Microsoft.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if you guys heard, but Microsoft proposed to Tim Cook that they were trying to get iMessage on the Windows App Store.
What about getting? Are they gonna be able to get Windows 11 to work on the M1 like processor anytime soon? You think that's gonna happen?
Are we about to see the biggest divide between the computer markets ever?
I mean,
We
this is going
might.
back, like this is like Power PC all over again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're no more Hackintoshes, no more boot camp. I think it was right.
No more boot
Because
camp.
if there's ARM chips that are localized between each company, well, it's going to be an infrastructural mess trying to port each other over to the other parts.
Well, and from an average consumer standpoint, like enterprise standpoint, it's different. But from like an average consumer, as a consumer seeing Windows 11 and then like what Apple's doing, I feel like I would just gravitate to Apple more now. Like after seeing
Yeah.
like what Windows is doing, and like because I mean even the UI is not great, like all the glass panels and everything. Like it's very like Windows Vista and like it's just not the greatest. And
I love my Mac.
and
I
I
think
think
a lot of people will too from now on.
Yeah, I think when you look at the price, especially like Surfaces are expensive too, and you look at a Mac, it's like I would rather just go get a Mac and maybe get an iPad. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Like the MacBook Air is, you can pick
Yeah.
it up for $900 and you get a free pair of AirPods now if you're a student.
Yeah.
You can get it for $1,000. No, you can buy it for $900 at Best Buy too. So it's like,
Yeah.
why not? If you're gonna pay $900, get an i5 barely that can perform with Windows 11 on at Best Buy for the same price. Well, might as well get the computer with the best chip that's really, really fast, works perfectly for all of them, and they're not gonna throttle your performance in 4 years because we're just gonna update out of the blue and fuck you over. I
Right.
want to do that. Well, they might actually. I don't know. It's Apple. We don't know.
Yeah, since they've lost business. So Intel. So the thing with Intel is it's just like a fall from grace because Intel I think Intel rested on their laurels too much for the
Yeah.
past couple of years,
Ooh.
and they're losing business with Apple. And now
They need to make a
AMD
movie on this, man. Just like the
Oh,
Ford
they
versus
will.
Ferrari, they need to make
Oh,
an
they
Intel and an AMD movie. Like, damn, I'm loving this.
Yeah, they will. I think they will.
Yeah, and in the beginning of the movie, it'll have like a dramatic Intel power-up sign, like sound. Yeah, very slowed
They-
down.
They're gonna bring the fucking, you know, the old Apple commercial where the person like runs in and like throws something into the screen,
Oh
like
my
the
God.
infamous commercial. They're
Yeah.
gonna that's what they're gonna show at the beginning of the movie, as
Oh
a
my
like
God.
the what's the thing that's supposed to grab your attention? The hook.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, this is going to be really interesting. And Linux is just kind of sitting here watching this whole thing go on because,
I
like,
don't know.
What's going on with there?
$3,300.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe they'll make an exception for that.
No way.
No.
Well, actually, no, they already put their support list on there, and that was on the not supported
Hey,
list.
Spectec.
Hey, Spectac.
So hold on, I gotta ask you a question while you're
What's
here.
up?
So you have the Surface Duo still, right? Do you still have it?
She still has anything.
If she still okay, if you still have it, how have the updates been? How is it running better than it did before when it first came out?
I think
No.
we all know the answer to this. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
it's,
want to
think-
know. I want to know.
It's still glitchy. Like there's still issues with the multi windows. There's still issue with dragging things to other screens. Like it'll freeze or lag.
Drew, did you
It'll
buy it
shut
again?
down. No,
Did you buy it
I
again, Drew?
Drew, if you did, we wouldn't be as surprised.
no, I
Yes.
didn't buy it again. I did almost do it when it dropped to like $300-400 like shortly. I did almost buy it just to try it again, but I didn't want to risk the resale because nobody's gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it's I've been hearing about it more and more still. Like it's still trash. Like there's still issues after the updates. I knew a lot of people that like really wanted that device because they're like in the corporate world and they live in the Microsoft world. So, but yeah, they all complain about it.
Okay, so it's $3,500.
Oh, no.
and
And they still
it looks
sell
like-
it? Is it still for
Yeah.
sale?
Yep.
Oh no.
That's so
i7
unfortunate.
78. So 7th gen? Oh, it's 8th gen and below. So yeah, 7th gen is out.
Oh.
Oof.
The funny thing is, it's using a what processors again? i7 what?
878 something. 7820 HQ, I think it was.
And HQ is a laptop processor. That's kind of sad.
No, I don't think it is. Isn't it? Hold on.
Did I read it wrong?
The
Oh, it's not letting me go back now.
oh,
All right, hang on. Yeah, not letting me go back. Let's see. Here we go. No? Okay, cool. There we
Uh-oh.
go. All right. Okay, so
What's it
yeah.
using?
so it's a
7820.
78.
Okay, so it's a mobile processor.
God, why? So they're throwing a mobile processor with a 1070 in
Look at
it.
that.
Well,
It's got
that's
the 2.0 chip.
So is it allowed?
No, it's not. No.
No, the processor.
If you go on the Windows 11 support page, that's on one of the one of the devices that's like listed specifically for not support.
Is there a way to configure it with like a 99 or something?
I don't think so. Well, I know that
Well,
you
let's,
can most definitely run these things with the leaked ISO that was out a while ago if you change the config file with Windows 10. So I'm kind of wondering if it's the same thing for the next.
All right, so 64 gigs or more, 4 gigs or greater, which is kind of crazy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Wait. That makes no
compatible-
sense.
Compatible 64-bit processor.
Okay, Windows. There are so many versions of Windows 10.
There you
Oh
go.
my.
Wow.
So you have to click supported Intel processors. It's up there. You missed
Oh, I
it.
do. Okay, this right here.
There you go. Oh boy.
Alrighty.
Intel Celerons. Oh, I can't wait
Yeah.
to use my Celeron.
Yeah, so it's all 8th generation and up. So there's no
Yeah.
way that they're gonna have the i7 78.
What about AMD? I'm kind of curious about that.
AMD.
This was-
AMD. But I think old Threadripper chips aren't even supported as well.
Yeah, they're
Like-
not. They're not. And either way, I think this was still like Intel's move, like only move because it was that or die. Like I think Intel went all in on this. With
Is Intel okay? Like, I'm genuinely
I don't know.
worried for them.
I mean, I think outside of they do a ton of stuff, but
So wait,
I think
Oh,
for
yeah.
computer processing, they're not
So
going to
the-
be the great.
Yeah, the first
So-
this. Oh my god,
So
that's
it's
crazy.
Ryzen 2000 series or whatever, but not Ryzen 1000 series.
Yeah,
How
And
old is
then-
the Ryzen 1000 series?
Well, no one. Well, words aren't forming.
Yeah.
Supported Qualcomm processors.
Like the 1700X was a legendary chip when it came out, right? Because it's like, wow, for the price and performance, it's a real good Intel competitor. And now you can scoop them up for like $100, $120, and it works perfectly. It's just if you really want performance with the modern games and stuff and like modern
Yeah.
performance, you really should go for at least a 2700.
But that is crazy. To Ian's point, though, that Ryzen 1000 series came out in 2017. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
February 2017 is when they announced the first just the 1000 series, and that's crazy that they cut support for that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not
4-year-old chip.
Well, actually, I'm
That
going to be
doesn't
real
make
though.
sense.
I don't think the Ryzen 1600 has support for their motherboards with TPM 2.0. So I think that might be an
Hold on,
issue as
hold
well.
on. Let's see. Hold on.
It's just, I mean, this whole move just makes no sense though. Like, you think Microsoft to truly attack the market would make it as backwards compatible as possible?
Ryzen 1600
Has
has built-in
built-in FTPM in the AMD PSP.
Huh.
Hmm.
So what's?
Ian, top right.
Wait, hold up. What?
I see excuses. No, don't go back to it.
Oh,
Go back to
oh. My bad. Okay, let's see. Excludes many PCs. Even some 3-year-old computers may not be able to run the OS.
That's insane.
That's
Like
crazy.
imagine like Apple releasing what's something that they released 3 years from like right now, like from
Like a
Apple.
2018
Like,
iPad Pro.
Yeah.
yeah, like a 2018 iPad Pro. Like right now, the one, like let's say the A12Z, they're like, no, fuck you, we're not gonna let you use the A12Z chip anymore. So
Mhm.
iPad, iPhone, every single.
I could actually kind
iPod.
of see them doing that and nerfing the capabilities of the iPad Pro, of like the
Yeah, but like-
A12X and A12Z with the M1.
Think of every single iPhone from the iPhone 6s to the iPhone 11.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I mean, this
Yeah.
is gonna be crazy. Like, the enterprise world is like got to be on fire thinking about this.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
it's
well, they're not gonna
expensive.
upgrade. They're not going to upgrade. So I
Yeah.
mean,
But
if you
there's
think about it-
requirements sometimes. Like
well, no. If you think about it, businesses are not going to upgrade all their machines at one time. So you're going to have a lot of machines that are from 2017, 2018 that are still on release, while
Yeah.
you're going to have the 5-year-old machines coming up to be replaced. And what they'll probably do is they'll probably just take Windows 11 off of it and put Windows 10 on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So, I mean, and unless Windows 10 stops supporting new CPUs, that's the only time that Windows 11 will even be on those new computers.
Yeah.
I can't
Because
see
that's
Windows
exactly-
10 dropping support for new CPUs, and
no,
for
they can't.
a while.
They can't
well,
do
if
that.
they're, yeah, no, they can't do that. But if they're really pushing Windows 11 that hard, then they can.
Yeah.
They
Well,
can
I
and they
mean,
will.
so they would have to, like, actual manufacturers would have to stop throwing driver support for Windows 10 if that were
Yeah.
the case. And there's still companies that are, throwing out driver support
this-
for Windows 7. So, like,
Yeah, is this something you could do?
$20 to
Like, could you buy a
$30.
TPM module for an older computer?
I don't
Is that
believe
something?
I don't know how that
you
how
can't
it
do it
works.
now, but I mean, I would assume there would be something where you'd throw like a PCIe slot or something like that. And
I mean, like that would be such a waste of a slot for just a little security module.
Right.
yeah, I don't.
Would
I
that
don't
okay?
get
So
it.
with the TPM module, would that enable secure boot and all the stuff they require?
That's kind of a BIOS thing. That's not even like a.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like that's more BIOS. That's something that's
So-
built into the computer itself, like the firmware of the BIOS.
Yeah, I
Hey
don't,
guys, the MacBook or a Mac might be, pretty convincing at this point. No, it's pretty simple.
Well,
Straightforward.
I mean, Chihiro, you got to think about it. Like people still use Windows for all the app support.
No, I know.
so-
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
But like, there's so many like real world consequences that they're really like just saying like good luck, have fun, which is not good.
yeah, no.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's concerning. I mean, I don't
Very.
know how the general public's going to handle Windows 11 and if they're even going to be using it and upgrading it to their main devices immediately.
Is
Or do you want
Intel
to?
okay?
Intel's dying. I mean, they're trying to do
Like-
their whole ARM thing, but like,
What's
it's not
their
gonna happen.
primary revenue source right now? Like that's what my question is, because like
Whatever it is dying down pretty quickly because
I mean, like consumer hardware, I'm sure is a big part of their income or revenue, right? But also like server sided too, like storage. They make a lot of storage stuff too.
Yeah.
and like corporate, there must be they must be managing servers like that. Like,
Well,
how
yeah.
are they affected with this Windows 11 thing? Because then they're gonna have to make a Windows 11 server like version, right? And they're gonna be a whole team managing that. They're gonna make new SSDs because then there's gonna be new security standards. So they're gonna make new SSDs that are gonna be fitting with this, more secure and stuff like that. They're gonna be able to sell that more, right? So in total, like, what's their plan here? Like, are they planning to make, like, do they think they're gonna make more money with this, or do they have
I don't
some
think
sort
they
of
have-
other plan with this?
I don't
Like,
think they have a plan. I mean, especially for like new college students, new consumers, like over this next year. I think it's MacBook. Like,
Without a doubt.
I think with the new M1 and the way Apple has like driven the new performance, I think there's no other choice to make really than just go with the MacBook. It doesn't make sense to go, spend the money on, whatever Intel-based Windows machine, even if you get Windows 11. I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
oops, it's out of date, and it's already out of date in 4 years. By the time you graduate, you're done.
This is honestly, it's like really crazy though, because like I was using, almost exactly a year ago, I was on a laptop with a 7700 HQ, like a 1070, and like that wouldn't be able to run Windows 11, yet it worked perfectly fine.
Right.
And I mean,
Yeah.
it's
And,
it's
and,
insane.
and I think what
When's
we're
the
getting
16
to
inch
is
come out?
the new 16 inch.
That
The
should
old
be
one.
later this year. The new
No,
one.
the old one. The old one.
Oh, the old one came out in November of 2019.
2019.
It's using a 9th gen.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's already-
9th gen? I
it's
thought it was an
already-
8th
and
gen.
Already losing features.
9th gen.
Already losing features.
It's already
Yeah.
losing features. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Can't see the full globe in 3D anymore. You gotta get the M1 chip that's so much more powerful than the Intel i9 9900
Wait, isn't like performance wise pretty like close or like better actually?
I mean, the one that I had, the 2.4 gigahertz i9 9th gen, was really good in certain tasks, but I don't know. It just kind of depends on what you're doing. But M1 definitely beats it in certain UI elements, like the opening settings, Safari, all the other applications stuff like that. But
I mean,
other
and that's
than
with their base chip, right? They're gonna go with chiplet design from now on. So like you're gonna get like insane core count CPUs or not APUs, ARM chips. So I mean,
I'm kind of curious to see if maybe Apple could maybe replace Intel in this weird market with like their own motherboards. That would be really
they're
interesting.
not gonna do that.
I know they're never gonna do that, but like that's just like sounds like a really cool concept though.
Yeah, but does it sound like Apple? Like Apple?
Well, no, but Apple's been doing some pretty different stuff recently. They're no, it's never gonna happen. But
Oh,
so-
what did you guys think of the Beats Buds or whatever they're called?
a lot of people are hyping them up, most
Yeah.
likely because they're getting them sent out to them for free from Beats.
Yeah.
PR team.
The best
Oh.
meme to play here would be the irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the A series or this is the A Pixel A Buds. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're advertising them really strongly as well. I don't really know
I
why.
would rather go with
Did
AirPods.
Yeah.
Did you get anything? Did you get anything particular?
No,
No.
didn't even get an
Email?
email. No email. No.
Oh,
Let's talk about
Potato's
that a
been
little bit
dropped.
later. Let's talk about that later.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
I did see some of the new Galaxy watches leaking too. I seen
Oh.
leaks on those.
another flop in the production.
Yeah.
This one actually doesn't look bad though. The Watch 4.
Yeah, the Watch 4 looks nice. And some of the features look pretty cool too. They had added some
But
new
at this point, it's not even features that's selling the Apple Watch. It's the like recognition, the immediate recognition.
Yeah.
It's not the circle that you're looking for. It's the square now on your wrist, right? It's the Apple Watch. It's like, oh my god, you have the Apple Watch with a crown on it, right?
It's almost like a status symbol.
This is-
Why?
Yeah, like it's
It's-
sad and scary how influential Apple is.
I mean, you look at like the schools, right? Like all the kids have iPhones for the most part, and if you're the one that happens to have Android, it's like, oh, green bubbles.
Yeah.
Name bubbles. All right, let's move on to a different messaging service,
Like
like
my-
Messenger. You know,
Like my kids are
Yeah.
super young, and they like all their friends have iPhones. Like it's nuts. Like
Well, so the problem is the reason because of that is because every single social media app or website or whatever is built off of iOS. Nothing's
Yeah.
built off of Android anymore. So everything's that's built off of iOS is just converted to work with Android, but isn't fully supported with it. So
And, it just works sometimes with Apple. It just kind of works.
Is
TPM
so
modules
just to
connect
touch
to
on
the
this.
SPI interface. Connects to the header.
is this
What is
something an
that?
average consumer could do, or no?
No, I don't know.
No.
Wait, what header? It connects
I mean-
on a header, like on a like a normal PC, like the headers, like the
On
one
the
on the bottom.
motherboard.
Those are like
On
pins,
the motherboard.
like the
yeah.
pins, like
Yeah.
What kind
Like-
of header?
because when a normal person looks at the inside of a PC, they're like, nope, they close it right back up.
Yeah,
When you're
no,
telling
I-
them to put it like connect the thing between two pins on the bottom out of like 20 pins, they're gonna be like, nope.
I don't even know where that header is, and my PC's open right next to me. Like I wouldn't be able to find it in 2 seconds.
Like the USB headers and like the front audio headers, like on the bottom of the motherboard. Like
Oh, so there's a-
sticking out.
There shouldn't be a TPM module for just that, though, right? I don't think so.
No, I wouldn't. No, like I'm honestly kind of confused of what Michael's talking about. I don't know like what he's talking about. Like I like
Yeah.
no wait. I want to say I'm not trying to insult him. I'm too.
It doesn't
ignorant.
sound right. It doesn't sound right.
No. I think I'm too not knowledgeable enough in the topics that he's talking.
Interesting.
Yeah, I saw the word exist in the last word of a sentence, and that's just what I picked up.
Yeah, so that would be interesting if that's a thing, but no actual consumer that's, got an old system is going to be willing to do that, I would assume. They're just going to end up upgrading to a system that's compatible, which is a complete waste of money because the system that they're using with Windows 10 is probably perfectly fine. It would naturally last them a few solid 5-10 years, maybe, if they kept
Yeah.
using it with Windows 10. So, you
Yeah.
know,
Are you gonna build a PC?
ooh,
Who's gonna build a PC?
hard hitting questions with talking to
You.
Me? No.
Yeah.
I'm not building. No.
No, you're not gonna build a PC. No, Oh.
No. 100% no.
you don't even want to try it.
No, not right now. I mean, I bought a PC before I left for the work computer, and
Uh-huh.
then I'm gonna sell this MacBook Pro when the new one comes out. Probably take a huge hit on it, but it's fine.
But I mean, you got your use out of it, right? Like you bought it new. Not you, just new. You bought it refurbished from Apple.
Yeah, I bought it refurbished, but it's been fine. I mean, it just
Yeah.
it has a little annoyances with it, but
The fan.
I definitely want to go ahead and get the new one anyway.
I think it's
Yeah.
knowing that the M1 chip just simply exists and there's something better out there that's way cheaper
Wait,
than the one that
man,
you already
have you-
bought is just like, making it slightly worse.
Have you
I
even
didn't see
tried an M1 chip yet?
Yeah, you remember I bought the Mac Mini and I returned it?
Oh yeah, but like a MacBook, like with the new track.
No, I haven't tried a Mac Mini yet. Or not a MacBook, I mean. I haven't tried a
Like,
MacBook yet.
how like the fan never runs. Like how
you
amazing
should try
that is.
getting or
That's
try
impressive.
maybe trying out an Air or something like that, maybe, or
Yeah,
even
yeah.
a Pro.
Yeah, honestly, I may well, I need the 4 ports. I don't
Okay,
like the-
I'm gonna be real with you right here. So if you
Go ahead.
sell your 16-inch now, right? You
Yeah.
buy like an M1 Pro or Air, that'll depreciate 1,000 times less quicker than what you have right now. So it's almost like an asset that wouldn't depreciate nearly as quickly as if you were to hold on to the 16-inch.
But do I get a Pro or an Air? Is the question.
Air. It's really nice. It's really nice being able to forget that your computer has a fan. Like
Well,
you
do
forget that it
do you
heats
use
up.
Touch bar?
Do I what?
Do you use a touch bar?
Who
The only thing I
actually
use the touch
likes
bar-
the touch
The only thing
bar?
I use the touch bar for is my volume. That's it.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly. Like, do you prefer the window, like the buttons for the volume, or the
The
swipe?
touch bar is I don't care about the touch bar. I really don't.
Perfect. All right, then you'll love the
So-
Air. Like you will love
That's
it.
That was honestly
Yeah,
the biggest waste. It's
The
biggest
Air is
waste
really
of time.
good. It only really ever got hot, at least for me, when I was video editing and rendering and all sorts of stuff. But that's the only scenario I would say where the Pro with dual fan setup would come in handy. But other than that, it's fine.
I think in Ian's case, I think it's better to keep the 16-inch though, like not just switch to a Air in the meantime and stuff like that, because depreciation and all that stuff. Yeah, sure, like that's like important, right? But all the data in his computer right now, I feel like it's less. It's like it's better to have it in one place and then only need it to transfer it once when the new one comes out. He buys the new one, transfer the data, and then it's done. Instead of transferring it over to the MacBook Air and then transferring it over to the new one. And between it, there might be some
Well, actually,
compatibility issues and stuff
that would
like
be more seamless than transferring from an Intel to an M1
But, like,
later.
having more
It's
points of
such a-
error, it's not good. Like, Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And
Do you have a backup drive, Ian?
No, not right now. Not with me. So I
Hmm.
wouldn't be able to do anything with it anyway.
Yeah, don't I wouldn't sell your 16-inch. You know,
Mhm.
I would keep it. Just hate to take the
how much
hit.
is it worth? How much is it worth anyway?
Which
I don't
one?
know. What are
Okay.
your specs?
What are
What's your
your?
specs?
Actually, hold on.
Wait,
Let's,
I think I
let's-
remember
let's
your
check
specs.
Lava.
It's the i9 with a 16-inch and 1 TB storage.
Correct.
Yeah, there we go. I still remember, Ian.
Yeah, you remember. All right, hold on.
Yeah, I remember.
Let's check the one that site that does the thing.
All right, let's check eBay as well.
Okay, let's go for
16-inch
MacBook.
MacBook.
Okay,
Let's see.
there's no 2020 16-inch.
2021. It's the
2019.
Yeah, no, I know. It's kind of dumb.
Why is that even there? Why is that there?
It's because people buy them in 2020 and they're like, "Oh, I got the 2020 16-inch. Look at me."
Stupid. Stupid. Wow.
Uh,
No, they're not gonna sell that for that.
So one sold with a.
Are people actually selling? Are people actually getting $1,000 for these? No way. No flipping way.
Let me look at eBay real quick because I've seen one for 2200, 2000, 2600, 1970, 1750,
What is this?
2129, 2000, 2300, 1425. Oh, parts only.
How much
Whoops.
it bothers me that this is off. It's not on there all the
Whoa.
way.
Oh
it's
my!
not on.
What is this dude doing? Can
God.
this guy like not wrap it
Oh.
properly?
No.
No, he didn't. He did not.
Okay, so
There's
I
one that
found a
sold for
solid
$1,100 on eBay. Whew.
Okay, so someone actually sold this. They sold it for $1,900. No way.
What? Someone sold it for
They sold it-
$1,335. Dude.
literally
Yeah.
yesterday.
Hold on. No way. No
brand new or
flipping
what?
way.
What's going on?
Same. That's the same one as mine.
What's
Oh, he only has
the,
three.
like,
Three battery
cycle?
charge. Only 3 cycles. How do I check my cycles? Hold on. Let me check my cycles.
You have to go.
Go to system. Oh no,
System
that's
report.
not it. E.
It's system report. and
Yeah,
then,
you see, you
power.
have to hold down command or something like that. Like
What?
public-
You
Alright,
just,
so
I just
I
go to
have-
Apple and then I just go to like what is it? I just go to system report on
Oh,
this
mine has
overview.
48 cycles.
Oh
48.
wow,
Is
that's
that-
barely any cycles. Did you have it charged the whole time?
Yeah, it's always been on the charger.
Oh okay.
Probably because those fans take up so much power. It's just like
He couldn't go like a 1 meter radius between his charger.
Yeah, okay, so someone's selling a brand new Core i7 one for 2,300. That's insane.
Yeah, but like i7 though. Come on.
2149. So I could actually get that much money for this? No way.
How much did you pay for it? Like, didn't you pay like $2,000?
I paid $2,400.
Wow, so you barely lost anything. You lost like 5% maybe.
Then why was I seeing people sell them for so much?
I think it was
Where?
because everyone was assuming that the 16-inch was whoever the new one was going to be replacing the old one at Dub this year.
Yeah.
So-
that's- yeah.
Yeah, I think prices have gone up since then because people are selling off their old ones or whatever. That's got
Alright,
83
well-
cycles too, and Apple Care
Oh,
too.
well, that's what AppleCare Plus.
Oh, this one has Apple Care still on it. Wow. Oh yeah, they have Apple Care till 2023.
Yeah,
Well,
that-
having all
that-
your information like intact and like having it in one place, like and then losing $300 of it in value, like is it that bad? Just like making sure your data is safe. Like which
Yeah.
one's worth it in this case? And I feel like data is way more important.
Oh, I mean, I don't have any way of backing up my data anyway right now. So if something
Yeah,
happens to this,
exactly.
I'm kind of screwed. Wow, this guy has a dent in this one, and he's still selling for $2,000.
That's a
Oh my god.
Oh, this guy dropped it. That is a
Oh
drop.
my god.
Someone
much
took
do
a
you
bite
want?
out of that one. $2,050.
Wow.
that's
Yeah,
really
That's
dude.
crazy.
people treat their MacBooks like shit. It's crazy.
They really do. Wow.
I almost dropped my MacBook Air like a week into ownership. I'm guilty of that.
Hmm.
No idea how I found you guys, but I'm here. Welcome, Emily Rose.
Wow. Oh, no idea how I found you guys, but I'm here. Well,
I mean,
hold
I
on.
hope you're into tech because that's what we talk about a lot.
Pretty much.
That's what we're here for.
And food
yeah.
sometimes. That's like kind
Food,
of
yeah, we talk about food sometimes. I mean, we
Right,
could talk
right,
about
right.
food for the last 50 seconds.
Oh, remember the
Yeah,
Pizza
for the last
Swap
50
takes.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's some controversial food takes that might stir up some conversation?
Controversial food takes. I'm
Oh,
not that
Kit
big a
Kat.
fan of Whataburger.
What? I've never tried it before.
Me neither.
I
Yeah,
don't like it either. It's terrible.
Okay. Okay, good. Because
Alright.
there are so many Whataburgers here. It's weird. It's really strange.
Oh yeah.
Did we talk about Kit Kats before? I think we did, right?
You don't. Oh, you know what's kind of gross? They made
What?
a They made a. What was it called? Oh my god. Key
What
lime
they make?
pie. They made a key lime pie Kit Kat bar.
What? Whoa,
What?
what's a key lime?
Yeah.
That sounds
Key
horrible.
lime pie.
You don't know what
Oh,
key lime pie
key,
is?
key line or key lime?
Key lime pie. Key
You don't know what
lime.
key lime pie is?
Lime pie. I don't think I've ever tried it before.
Yeah, it
You
sounds
should probably
pretty
try it.
good.
It's kind of good, but like
Oh,
Kit Kat
nah,
bar and
no,
that,
thank you.
no.
I don't like citrusy flavored like food. No, not food, not food. That's a lie. Like sweets.
Yeah, you wouldn't like the key lime pie then if you don't like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
Unless
don't
you
like
get, like,
citrusy. Like I don't like orange either. Like lemon, none of that stuff. Like especially in like the sweet stuff.
if you got a really
Oh,
good like
I did
one,
forget
then
about
yeah.
that. I did forget about this. Oops. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's true.
10%.
They take 10%.
I think so.
Bro. The key
Dude,
lime pie
other-
Kit Kat wasn't bad. They used white chocolate. Yeah.
I don't even
well,
like
they
white
had to.
chocolate.
I don't
You
really
don't
like
it a lot.
I don't like candy to be honest.
Yeah, I'm more of like a savory guy.
I don't like candy and I don't like cake. So like
Oh, okay. I like cake.
yeah, I don't not a fan.
I had some earlier this week, and I'm just like, I don't like cake either.
You know what I tried recently? Fried mushrooms.
What the hell?
That was delicious. Fried mushrooms.
I like
you guys-
mushrooms.
Yeah, you guys don't like mushrooms? Ian's
Well,
making
you
a face.
fried
Yeah, they were delicious. Like at Outback, like they had like fried mushrooms,
at Outback?
and it was
Oh,
Yeah,
that makes
it was-
sense. Outback. Okay.
yeah, they fry everything.
fry everything. Yeah.
but it was
Yeah.
delicious. Like oh my, wow! Like I love this thing. Like I want more.
God, I love how we get more viewers talking about food than the actual topic of the stream. That's
Should we talk about food for a little bit more? Because
Honestly,
I guess
just-
everyone has a little bit of a like what's it like peckish. They're a little hungry right now. They want to
Yeah,
talk
you
like
guys
hear
are all
about
talking
food.
about food, and now I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get my
Yeah, me
cereal
too.
now. I'm gonna go get my
God.
cereal.
No. Finish your stream first, Ian. You got to be a professional. Control
Fine.
your hungry and yeah.
Oh. Do you want to wrap this up now?
Hard pass on
Ready to wrap it up?
mushrooms.
What?
I agree.
I like. You know what?
Drew.
I knew I liked her. For
Yeah.
sure.
She's
We're
not-
here together, man. Drew,
she's
we're
not
here.
Spitting facts.
When I-
We're here together. We like mushrooms. They're
When I-
delicious.
when I cook them on like 'cause like I told you guys, I fry like a bunch of mushrooms on a pan all the time, like for dinner and
Hey.
stuff. And my wife will pick all those out. Like her bowl will just be leftover mushrooms, and she
I feel it. I
Yeah.
feel it.
I don't like a zucchini.
You don't like? I don't mind it. It's okay.
They're
Yeah,
too watery. Like
You gotta have, you gotta add like thyme and like seasoning and stuff to it, so it's
yeah.
good.
I mean, like the only way I cook, I've eaten it before is just like salt and pepper, and that's it. It's like it's just
Yeah.
water. It's just like hard water.
Yeah.
Like chewy water. Like nah. It
Yo,
got
I'm
no,
not
like,
Yo, I gotta say though, cucumbers are pretty underrated though.
nah. Fuck
Like-
cucumbers.
What do you mean? They're pretty good.
I don't mind cucumbers.
Nah.
I
Screw
can't
cucumbers.
eat a lot of them, but they're pretty good.
It's just hard water, man. It's just hard water.
I mean, technically, but like, I mean, yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
All right, we have.
So, yeah, that's our takes on
1 hour.
zucchinis,
Yeah.
cucumbers, and mushrooms.
Yep.
Y'all pass on all that.
Yeah.
Except
All right,
mushrooms.
shall we?
Mushrooms are good.
Shall we go ahead and close out?
All
Sure.
right.
All
Then,
all right,
uh,
everyone. We've reached our hour, so we're going to unfortunately have to say goodbye. I'm
Mushrooms.
so sorry.
Mushrooms.
We're very sorry.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
very sorry. But you should catch us next week, sometime, possibly Friday, maybe
We
Saturday.
Sometime
might
next
stream on Friday if we're feeling like it. We might stream on Saturday if we're feeling like it. We might stream on Sunday. We might feel like it, or we might switch it up and not even stream at all. Whoever knows,
Yeah, we'll figure it out. That's what
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out like 10 minutes before the stream actually starts and be like,
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
we're streaming
We'll
today.
post a
Yep.
tweet and we'll say, "Hey, come join us, come hang out with us," and then we'll just go from there. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Deep fried pickles. That's
No.
interesting.
I've never tried
No.
that before, but that sounds good though.
That sounds interesting. I wouldn't be.
Gross. You guys
I
are
wouldn't
gross.
be opposed to
No,
it.
amazing.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you to Michael, Drew, and of course our favorite potato over there. I can't
Yeah.
see potato. He's
Don't forget to eat your veggies. Vegetables are important.
Yeah, and if you
Indeed.
want some mushrooms or deep fried pickles, find these guys because apparently they like that stuff.
Hey, I don't like mushrooms. No, mushrooms. Don't get me out of that mushroom.
That sounds great. Yeah. What did he say?
He don't like.
I
The
didn't hear it.
mushrooms.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think he likes the mushrooms.
Anyway, we will see you guys next.
Yes, we'll
week.
see you guys next week. Thanks for joining.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.